Hi, this is Wendy with Scrapsupply, and today we're going to show you some do's and don'ts for using flock and glitter. We're getting ready to cover some Maya Road chipboard. We're using the keychains from Maya Road called Dog, and I'm using, I think that's crystal lacquer. I'm just painting a thin layer across the surface of the chipboard word. I had read in a magazine that clear adhesive was a really good thing to use for flock, so I tested it, and I applied. This is Camel Latte Brown Flock from Stampendous, and I just pressed it in, and unfortunately all of the flock came right off. I think the problem is that the adhesive was too thin and it dried too quickly to hold the flock. So now I'm trying Kokuyo dry tape adhesive, and I covered the whole surface of this dog shape with the tape and sprinkled the flock, pressed it in very well, and you can guess it's splotchy. It didn't come out very nice. Yeah, it's not so good. So now I'm using the 11-cent glue sticks that I got at Walmart when school supplies were on sale. I stock up, and I covered the surface of the other side of the puppy head with glue stick. We have a beautifully covered dog head, and what happens is if you have a small area where you wiped it off because you rubbed it or you didn't cover it fully enough, you can use more glue stick and more flock to cover those areas. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's a completely covered piece. It's a lot different than the others. So this is our second attempt with the Puppy Love chipboard word. I covered it with glue stick. Now, because it has more intricate shape, I had to spend some time cleaning off the edges of the glue stick like this because it got between the little small areas. But it did cover beautifully. Now I had a bare spot, and this time I tried to use clear adhesive to add a little bit of extra flock to a bare spot instead of glue stick, and it didn't work very well. It matted up and it was awful. Now I'm trying the clear adhesive again. This time I'm adding a much thicker layer. I just dabbed the sticky note across it to smooth it out. It did a pretty good job that time. I think the key is to make sure you have enough and it's really thick and wet when you pour the... Okay, now this is the splotchy one from when I used the Kokuyo adhesive tape, and I just took the glue stick and ran it right over the blotchy stuff and added more flock, and it fixed it. It solved it. So the thing is, with the glue stick, you can add more and more and more, and it's not going to make it matted looking. Glitter. We're using a glue stick on a coaster heart, and we're sprinkling loose glitter on top of the glue stick area. It did a great job. It stuck immediately. There's really nothing to do. You do want to let it dry first. And now we're going to try another chipboard heart or a coaster heart, and we're painting the adhesive on with just a cheap paintbrush. And I used my Making Memories paper piercer to just sort of hold the heart in place while I glittered and glued, and it did a beautiful job. There's really no visible difference between the glue stick and the liquid adhesive. Whatever you have on hand, the glitter worked just fine with it. It held better than flock. Be sure to check out our shopping area for flock and glitter products.